Hello, travelers! It's another Travel Thursday, and today we talk travel insurance. Now, don't go away, come back. I know, come back. It's not the most exciting topic, but many of you have been asking me, do I really need it? Some basics. Travel insurance breaks down into 5 main categories: trip, cancellation, or interruption, medical, medical evacuation, luggage insurance, and flight insurance. Now, there are a plethora of companies that will offer you quotes for comprehensive plans, or you can order them individually a la carte. Now, today I'm going to focus on 3 categories: medical, medical evacuation, and trip cancellation or interruption. Let's start with medical. If you already have medical insurance at home, start there. Some policies will cover you for travel within your home country, but not abroad, or you might be limited to certain providers. For example, there might be providers, plenty of them, in London, but maybe not so much in Timbuktu. Here's a tip. Ask your provider for a list of affiliates in your destination. Now, if you're going skiing or trekking or something prone to accidents in a remote destination, you might want to consider getting medical evacuation insurance. For example, if you fall off a cliff, and don't fall off cliffs, the medical evacuation insurance will only cover the cost of transporting you from wherever it is that you are to a hospital. Now, you can get a policy that will take you to the nearest local hospital, or you can extend it as much as you want to take you to the exact hospital at home, wherever it is that you want to be treated. It's up to you. Keep in mind, rates tend to go up for every decade over 50 years old. So insuring your parents on that cruise ship versus your teenager on spring break, 2 very different stories. Another thing to keep in mind is to keep all receipts with you, because sometimes you may have to pay out of pocket and then submit your claim when you go back home. On to the slippery slope of trip cancellation and interruption. This type of insurance reimburses you for prepaid, non-refundable flights, hotel bookings, or tours. So great! I can just book a trip, buy this insurance, and if I change my mind, I'll get refunded. Don't be fooled by the words cancellation and interruption. First of all, they are 2 very different things. And second of all, they only kick in when major events occur. Things like a tsunami, or a terrorist attack, or the death of a family member. Although this last one is not always a given. So this policy is one where you really need to read the fine print. Things to look out for. Check that your airline or tour operator company is covered. Some, surprisingly, just aren't. There is a cancel for any reason policy. Now, this one is much more expensive and it won't reimburse you 100% of your costs, but it's definitely worth looking into. On to what we all want to know. How much does it cost? Well, for that, we're going to go to a website that I really like, squaremouth.com. I really like this site for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's very easy to follow. It's clean. You can compare different plans. And each of the policies are described thoroughly, and they have descriptions for each term so you know exactly what you're getting into. I like that. Number 2, their customer support is superb. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and the people actually are knowledgeable. They know what they're talking about. They are patient. You can bombard them with questions, and you'll get your answers. First, you need to fill out the details of your trip. So let's say a young couple is going to France, and the trip is going to be 12 days, and the total prepaid cost is $3,800. That's flights, hotels, and some tours. Let's see what that gets us. Voila! Here you can see different companies, different ranges of prices, reviews, and you can read every single policy detail to see exactly what it covers. Now, on the left, you can add something specific that you want to make sure is covered. Let's add the cancel for any reason. So it pretty much went up about another $100. Not too bad. So to buy or not to buy? Well, think about what will give you the most peace of mind when you travel. And ask yourself this: how bad are the consequences if you do not get insurance and something bad happens? That should give you your answer. That's all I have for you today, folks. Now, this is only the tip of the iceberg. You have to read your policy. You have to know what you're covered for. Now, if you want me to talk more about travel insurance and read the fine print for you, let me know in the comments below. Okay? See you next Thursday. Come back for more travel tips. Mwah. Ciao.
Hey, don't leave yet. Don't forget to subscribe.